task execution is the simplest agentic pattern and the building block of other patterns. By using this pattern, a LM is instructed to execute a task and returns struct output. This pattern is implemented using prompt template and struct output. The agent provides a prompt template with variables. This template includes instructions about the task for LM to finish. When executing the task, the agent prepares a context object with values for those template variables to populate the prompt. The prompt is sent to LM with additional instruction of generating struct output. The struct output can be used directly as the task execution result, or further processed as the final result. The flowchart below shows the basic steps. The implementation of this pattern is straightforward. The prompt is sent to LM, and the response from the LM is the output of this task. When applying this pattern, the scope of objective to be achieved by the agent is very important. If the scope is too big, the LM cannot reliably generate meaningful results. If the scope is too small, then we will need too many agents for different small tasks. Modern LMs are very powerful to handle complicated tasks. We can start from a large task scope. If the LM cannot generate meaningful results, then we can narrow down the scope by breaking down into multiple small tasks. For task execution, we want the results from LM to be predictable and reproducible, so the temperature is usually set to 0. If the expected output has a relatively fixed length, we can set the maximum number of output tokens of LM. When selecting the model used by a task execution agent, we should use normal models, not those reasoning models. Reasoning models are powerful, but tasks executed by a task execution agent should be simple and straightforward. This makes task execution agents easy to implement and test, and also enables reuse and composition of these agents. For OpenAI, GPT-4o and GPT-4o Mini should be used. For DeepSeek, DeepSeek V3 should be used. The task to be executed is defined in the prompt template. To make sure that the LM can generate meaningful results, the prompt template needs to be carefully crafted. Since our goal is to execute a task and get a result, we can clearly define the objective and ask the LM to follow detailed instructions. Simply list all requirements. Be restrictive when possible. If there are steps to finish the task, list those steps. The prompt template below shows sections that can be included in the prompt template. A prompt template that needs to include all of these sections. The task we want LM to execute is generating sample users for testing. The system already has an internal model for users. We want LM to generate testing users based on the model. Below is the user model defined in the system. It uses nested records to describe complicated structure. Below is a prompt template to generate users. Count is a template variable to specify the number of users to generate. This template uses requirement section to describe constraints of generate users. This template lists requirements for each property of the user model. When executing the task, the output looks like below.